Right, let's see if this one works. No idea whether we're alive or not. I'm kind of hoping we are. I've forgotten what I was going to say. There we go. Yeah, I can see myself. Hopefully, we should be going on a 1080. Alright, evening guys. I just cannot sleep, so it didn't seem... just seemed kind of wasteful to sit here and do nothing. Right, I can't even remember where we left off. Oh, hang on, yeah. So, on the last video, I'd screwed up, and I've remade the back door, basically. So I've just remade the back door so it all sits properly. So we've got a better arc. It's a better curve, it's more realistic, it's also the right size. I hadn't realised before I'd screwed up and put it in the wrong place, but that's not the end of the world. A couple of things I want to fix now. Grab that there, just move that over there. Let's turn that side picture off, it's less distracting. Just the way that Modo does cuts and splits faces and things. You just got to be careful. Sometimes it will generate a triangle in an odd place that'll just add more faces. So you just got to be a bit careful. I'm trying to think what else I've actually done. I think, yeah, there you go. I've added the lenses in. I think I was doing we were going to do the driver's hatch. And we'll do the wheels later. Right, so let's try and get some reference up. So the hatch, I know, is not symmetrical, so it isn't somewhere. There we go. So smaller angles, smaller radii there, larger radii. So, and it offsets from just inside the gun, so let's grab that. On a work point. Oh. That's going to be on the overhang for whatever the tread shelf, whatever it is. I don't even know what the hell I call it. Right, let's just go back to perspective. So I'm going to grab that face, and I'm just going to extrude it up. Shouldn't have done that just yet. Right. So we'll grab that. No, sorry. Let's grab that edge. And we're just going to bevel that. So I'm going to grab that edge, and that edge. Let's put 2 round level in. So 50 mil. What I've done, you can see I've kind of screwed up here, and it's kind of, well, it is unintentional. I would say that. I'm just going to grab those. We have to move a couple of points to tweak it a little bit so it's still smooth. But it doesn't look too bad, but it's literally, it's probably a fraction of a millimetre out, that's it. But it'll bug me if I don't do something about it. Right, so looking at this, that back angle is also going to be a chamfered point, so what is it? I don't know, actually, hang on. Let's see. So 160. Yeah, I think that's alright. Right, so let's just move it out to the side. Let's go onto the side view. Right, so I'm going to grab that polygon. And I just want it to snap. I'm going to scale that up there. Just so everything's flat. I'm going to move that 10 mil down. And because this is one polygon, what I'm going to do now is just go geometry polygon. That wasn't what I wanted. Geometry polygon insets. So we're going to inset that 15 mil. Oh wow, helps if you actually select the face you want to inset. Right, so let's go back to extrude. So we're going to drop that another 15. Because what I'm judging, I'm purely oh. So that's the first step. So that's going to be the seal, isn't it? So that really should have just been a much deeper. Ah, right. Okay. So let's go back a bit. So geometry, polygon, inset. Let's go 25 mil. We'll drop this 15. Right, so we're going to inset that again. Insert that 15 mil. Just for the moment, I'm we're going to leave that there for a sec. What I want to do is I'm going to turn off everything else, and we're going to use this as a shape to subtract from the hull. So that error is just meaning that the mesh is open somewhere, which is kind of known. So if I turn this off now and we just go to default, you can see the cut that I've made. I will extend that down. So that's 15 mil deep, so let's go 20. Excuse me. And we'll leave that as is for the moment. So what I want to do is go back to this hatch. Now, if I go and find another picture, or better yet, it should have a better aspect to this. I don't know whether that's... Yeah, look, it's domed up, isn't it? There you go. Right. Which kind of fits with the other image that we've got of that. So it's got space for a head. So... purely guessing at this point. So raise that by 10. Need to go a little bit higher, I think. No, I got geometry, polygon, inset. Let's go 35 mil. Maybe not. Hang on, I've lost my orientation. Right, something just... I've not got this right. See that angle, that edge there is supposed to be that edge there. I should have checked that. Yeah, I've screwed up here. See, that needs to be smaller, and that is. I got this the wrong way around. Yeah, I've screwed up. Bottom. Dum, dum, dum. Thank God for undo, eh? Ah, crap it. Right. Scrub all of those edges. I'm annoyed with myself now, but yeah, it happens. So there we go. It's got 6 polygons. Let's go back to this. Right, let's try again. So, opposite corners. See if I can do this without resorting to bevel. No, I'm gonna have to bevel it. So, that back corner, that corner, go round 2. We'll do that 125mm radius. If we grab these 3 rather. And 75mm. Bear in mind this is upside down. It's mirrored and whatever anyway, but so that front edge is here. We've got around I'm not happy with that back edge, but let's try. That's 65. I'm happier with that. I'll go with that. I keep hitting the volume on the headset. Right, so let's go back to perspective. So let's inset this again. So geometry. Polygon inset. 35mm. I think that might be a bit too much for it, thinking about it. Let's go polygon inset. 25mm. And we'll go in again 10mm. People asking questions on Discord about something else. that's looks a little bit more than 10 mil, but let's grab that. Polygon extrude. So we're going to do something different than we did last time, but so what I want. Oh, bugger. So it looks like it's relatively flat until we get to that little step. So I'm going to make that slightly taller. I'm going to try and be a smart ass. Let's see. Didn't realise I had a top image, but what's that? Oh, that's the turret. Okay. Yeah, I think we need to change this music. Come on. Wakey, wakey. Maybe not. There we go. Right, 285 mil cube. So let's go right. What I'm going to do. So. Oh. So it looks like it's starting about a third of the way up. Which I'm kind of happy with. Just going to grab that. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out how I'm going to do this. So there's a copy and paste. So we're going to go 12.5 degrees out. Let's do that again. I don't know why I just went to radial array there. That wasn't actually what I wanted to do, but it was probably the better option. Let's go to 25. I don't know what the hell that was, but... There's probably such a better way to be doing this, and I don't know whether it's just because I'm not awake properly or something. Just looking at reference pictures to see if I can find something that shows me with the hatch closed that I can see whether or not it's rounded. The best I've got is these low resolution stuff. That's actually quite high, isn't it? So, let's cheat a little. Come on, you little sod, there we go. Right, so let's grab those. So I'm just going to don't know why the music's playing up. Right, that's better. I normally wouldn't like eyeballing these, but I'm not that fussed at the moment. It's not something you're going to see really from the outside, or you're going to notice the inconsistency. I don't know what's so sensitive about that. Right, so I have the Warrior open, and I am going to cheat a little bit because it is just a little bit of a pain in the arse to do some of this. It's low poly, let's go to sheet 1. I'm going to do a bit of the blue pizza. Here's something I made earlier. If you can't cheat once in a while, what can you do? Flatten that so it all sits properly. Damn it. It's not exactly the best bit of modelling there, but where the hell is it? Oh. Yeah, something's going on here. I wonder if it's just the work plane bit with it being sensitive. Yeah, there you go. Trying to think if they've got something that's got the appropriate optics on it. Yeah, it's not Warrior. What else have I got that I can pinch? Sorry, I'm doing this off screen because I've got some stuff from other people that they don't want to share just yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to make it, I think. I don't wanna... Don't want to expose somebody else's whip stuff that I've been helping with. Right, so let's sort these out. Rename. So, in my habit of unwrapping as I go, not happy with that. Defaults. So I'm going to grab the outside edge, I'm going to grab that, and we're just going to relax it and have it unwrap automatically. There you go. So this is a problem. That orange face means overlaid faces. Just because of the way this is triangulating, it's a bit of an issue. So what I'm going to do is just select that and triangulate it, so I can control which direction I want these faces to lie now. So I'm just spinning the quads around. That's a bit odd. So this is part of the problem. You can see that's distorted. So I've just done a project from view, so you can see that's squared off. So if I do unwrap and relax, it's no longer square. Now I can fix that, but I may end up distorting the rest of it. So what I'm probably going to do is just do a project from view, because I'm less worried about the sides of this. And I am going to grab yeah. So I'm just going to grab this edge, and that's selected everything in here. I've just done a quick unwrap, but so I'm just deselecting that edge. So what I'm going to do when I come in here is I am just going to scale this edge out, and it's not necessarily even at the moment, but I can tweak a few things here. I'm just going to grab these verts. Right, so let's grab just deleting the verts out of this selection. Right. There's a bit of a problem here because that should be symmetrical, and I don't think it is. Right, so let's see if we can get this any flatter. See these settings and turn off symmetry. So that's 500,000. So let's go 2.5 million. Oh, wow. Didn't like that. There you go, that's better. I'm going to live with that one because it's the internal face, you're not going to see it, and I'm going to do a higher res LUT for the driver facing stuff anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. Just to work that one out then. Right, so we need to build this optic. Let's go front. So I am just going to go back on the top and go on that hull. Select that. We'll go into work plane again. And all that's done is align the coordinates with that front face. It just makes it easier to model stuff on. So I've got the front. I could go really stupid and find the site for the Scorpion and or Scimitar and try and replicate it, but size-wise, I don't really think it's necessary. So I'm pretty sure this is kind of the same site as Scimitar and Scorpion. So let me see if I've got any better pictures. Hmm. 432. I know I've got some nice. See, this, I reckon, is... Damn it. I reckon this is it. Or more likely to be that, actually, yeah. Right, we're going to go with that, because I think that's the right era, but let's go and have a look at Scimitar. Scimitar 2 is the same era as when this was proposed. I just don't know that I actually have brilliant imagery of the drivers. See, it's fitted in. Come on, shoot me a picture of someone buttoned up inside. There's literally no visibility on some of these. It's just... This is where you need the 12th monkey, Mike and Tanky in channel. Hey, section. Sneaky. Oh, cheers, mate. Nice to see you back as well. Yeah, this is where I need Mike, Tanky, and what's it in, because they're the ones that actually know this shit. Oh, excuse me. I've driven 432s, but I don't fit in CVRTs, being somewhat descended from Bigfoot. Slightly too large. See, that would have been a nice shot if the helmet wasn't there. Let's see what Scimitar 1's got. How are you guys doing anyway? Not seen you guys for a while. This is a Scorpion from the look of it. No, it's a Scorpion there. Right. See, that looks to be the same as the 432, which I've got nice pictures of. But the Scimitar 2, which is the modernised version, it's a Spartan with a Scimitar turret on. And the Stormer is largely a Scimitar mantle like this on a new turret. So, see, that looks like the later generation. It's got the lip around it. I've no idea who that chap is, but. Yeah, we'll go with the later generation and do the lip round it. I think it's probably for the best. Still alive and just at heart kicking. Alright, well, you're doing better than me, mate. I've had a miserable last last 12 months. Slowly getting back onto my feet again, I guess. I had problems with my legs and all sorts, and the fallout of treatment has been worse than the treatment in some cases. It looks like I need to go back and sort my pictures out. There's a mix of stuff in here that shouldn't be in here. See, that's looking favourite. That's, I don't know, commanders or gunners. Optics, isn't it? Yeah. Who sits on the right and who sits on the left? I have no idea. We're going to bodge it. Right. If at first you don't succeed, bodge it. So if we go geometry, polygon, where are we? Insets, 10 mil. Oh, shit. I thought I started the polygon. Just so I keep forgetting that people don't have the same spatial stuff as me. Oh, excuse me. This is actually part of the hatch, isn't it? I'm blithely going along here and thinking, yeah, wrong one. It is actually part of the hatch. Right. Budget until it's UK Armed Forces. I hate this chat window. Can't see that. Yeah, until it's UK Armed Forces spec, I assume that is. Budget and Scarpa, the motto of the Ministry of Defence. You know, considering that we've got like supposedly a reputation of a nation of boffins working in our garden sheds to come up with extreme, brilliant engineering solutions, we don't half accept some shite. I didn't quite realise where it was then. I didn't realise which layer I was on. So the underside, for some bizarre reason, not matching the top side. Oh dear. Oh, wrong one. The work plane changes the orientation of the axis, which is why this is not an X. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. It's just mega sensitive. I think that's a little bit too wide, but so let's move that in 20 mil. I'm going to move it in 10 mil on this side. Just grab all of that. I'm going to move it back 10 mil on it over here. So, judging by the width of the indentation, I'd say that's about right. just quickly unwrap this. Sorry, I definitely with that indigestion for some reason. Let's move this to a different thing because it's going to make my life a little bit easier. Sorry, I'm doing stuff off screen again. I do apologise. Hey, hiya, Book. Sorry, I'm in my own little world. Which is normal for me, let's be honest. I've lost where I am now. There we go. Right, so let's go and get the rest of this bloody site because I want it to join up. Ooh, didn't realise that had gone inside out. Just going to use this to punch through the hatch in a minute. Not that it really needs to, it's just, I think it's going to look a little bit better. Oh, damn it, I keep doing stuff off screen, I'm sorry. Right, so right, 52 verts down to 44, so we've definitely got some mergers. There we go. So we're playing join the dots. So that should be the inside of the prisms. So I go back into solid. What I was looking to do is actually join those faces. So I'll probably screw it up. I've lost my orientation on what I'm actually... Oh, bugger. Right, so that's the view, top viewing edge. So when that folds, it folds into that. That is inside of that. I think I've got it right. Right, I'm just going to shut all these others off, and we're just going to use a sight to punch through, so we can take out the faces that we don't need and then clean it up. Sorry for... I'm going to use slice, not boolean, because it's not closed, so... slice just literally cuts the intersections out. Right. So we just need to do a little bit of cleanup here. I don't know why that was playing silly buggers, but anyway. Are you stuck in the 90s tech school sec? What did BT? Ah, okay. Huey gunship in the NAM. I've got something better coming, mate. I'm not a great fan of Huey's, but yeah, I've got something that I think is going to be interesting. Just see what happens in the next couple of weeks. I've got to get the demo together. Right. So what we want to do is grab... Excuse me. So I'm gonna grab all that. Geometry, vertex merge. So nothing's joined up, which is a bit of a worry. turn all this back on and see what else we need to do. Because I want to get onto the wheels if I can, but there's tons of detail on the front deck here that I really should do. I don't think that looks too bad. Looks kind of proportionally right, I think. Might be a bit taller. I think it could probably do with being a bit taller. Fine, that's what I was going to go for. Oh. Oh, bloody hell. Right, let's grab that. We're bodging it, I'm sorry, but... Right, I'm just going to quickly do this off screen. All I'm doing is re-UVing this so it sits proportionally now the right height. Shouldn't affect more than a few faces. Where are we? Yeah, I think that's about right. Let's check Discord. Right. Oh. I don't know, is that too narrow or is that too... Let's try and get there. We're not looking at exactly the same angle, but I don't know. Bro, for rocking around a unit. No, something a little bit more radical than the Wildcat. There's actually a couple of some things. I've been finalising a few things in the background, but weapons packs and whatever. So there's some new UAVs coming. There's some interesting potential project, maybe. We'll see. And some new helicopters that I think most people will really like. Sorry, I'm looking for things that we need to desperately address. Do you think the hatch is too small by comparison to the rest of the... It's kind of hard to tell because we're not really at the same zoom and perspective. Yeah, we'll see. I can always increase it. Right. Yeah, let's do the wheels because I'm kind of sick of doing hatches and shit. Right, so that is a drawing, old side drawing. That is the photo from the video. So I think we're going to go with a photo rather than the drawing. So those are the real wheel sizes, given the diameters. You've got to allow for certain perspective distortion. I know I remember doing the research looking for these, but I think these are wheels without the tyres, or they might be with the I think they're with the tyres. So let's geometry, let's do a polygon, let's go insets. Right. So we can just squish this down so we get something approximately right. So let's go geometry, polygon, inset again. Let's go 10, is that 15? That's 15. We'll go again, and we'll go again. So what I'm going to do... See, I would have said they are... That's interesting. I wouldn't have put them like that from the image, but okay, let's go with that. It just means that I've screwed up a little bit. Yeah, I've screwed up a lot here actually. I'm trying to work out how these bowl. Damn it. So I had Pringles earlier and they're repeating on me. I don't know why I bother eating them. Go right. because I want to bake these rather than have them sat in the model, I'm going to bevel them a little bit. But again, I apologise, I'm doing stuff off screen again, but I just want to be a little bit quicker. So I just it's a hexagon, just bevel the edges to get that little castellation or tessellation or whatever, just to give you the nut. And what I'm going to do, I'm just trying to get a few things out of the way so it's tidier for me to work on. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say go out section. Didn't notice when he slinked off. Too focused. Right, let's try this again. So that should be the tire. Duplicate radial array. Just click in the center there. Go in the x-axis. We've got our 6. What I'm going to do, just so they don't all appear completely regular, let's just tweak them a little bit. Uncanny Valley and all that, you just kind of see something and the pattern sticks. I don't know what is going on with this. Right, so let's go back to this wheel, this tyre. See, what I want to do is obviously we're going to have to mirror this. So, because I want to paint this without distortion, I am going to merge a lot of this, and we're going to have to re-unwrap it. So, what I'm going to do as well is, while I'm here, I'm just going to grab these edges. Let's go back in there. There we go. Edit, extend. Show an average. Grab those. And that's so I think we're going to do this tyre and then I'm going to call it a night because I've got some stuff to do before Europe wakes up. Right. So, what I need to, let's just quickly deal with that face. Because you're not going to see that. It's going to be inside and nobody's going to notice it, and there's no point adding extra polygons to it. Right, so this is the tyre. So I've just cut that. I'm going to paste that in. So what I want to do, if I turn my pivots back on, I'll explain this in a sec. Right, so what I've done is just unwrap sections of the wheel. Sorry, I go back. So this is like a quarter of the wheel, but so I can get a consistent texture on it, what I'm going to do is just stitch these together. Because if I was to unwrap it and it distorts in an uneven way, it would look pretty weird. So we're going to go around all these edges and just level them all up. Because there's going to be no rivets or anything like that on it, you know, you don't have to worry about it being too out there. So I'm going to grab, let's grab the verts rather. And grab these edges. So just move them off just because it's easier than to flatten everything. So, if we do this now, I've just copied and pasted. I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees, just because it's going to be easier to move off. So now bringing back the UV layer, what I can do now is, with that bit selected, move it away. So I'm going to go back in again. There are programs that will actually do this for you. Or you may be able to do it in Modo, and I don't know how, but there you go. But my poor little mechanical mind deals with this better than any other solution. So again, moved it all off. So what we're going to do is go back to stitching these together. So what I'm going to do is I want the seam that we're not going to see at the bottom. So I can just grab these. And that's now done, so I can add that back into the tyre. So if I grab all of that and we go pack. So these screws are now, these bolts rather, are now separate entities. They're not overlaid on top of each other. So when you come to paint it, you can have different colours across the thing. I am going to clone or copy those rather, move them up. So there's 6 on those as well. Stops at 30, so no uncanny valley again. Let's go back and pack. So if I bring the track back in, it sits inside the track. So again, we're going to grab this wheel. And we're going to have a little bit of fun moving it around so it fits, but so I am going to do a little bit of resizing. But we can grab that one. Geometry mirror. This is on the piss, isn't it? Yeah, it's shifted by nearly a millimetre. Right. Let's see if we can get this to merge back again. Duplicate mirror. Well, no one can ever accuse me of this being rehearsed, can they? Right, so essentially we've got a copy of the wheel, but I don't want it overlaid, so I'm going to texture UV operator mirror, so it's now facing upright. And I don't need all of this, so what I am going to do is just remove some edges. So this will reduce the polygons, because you're not going to see the polygons on the inside edges. So I think we can probably do that. Wait, turn pivots off as well. I should get rid of the little nubbin in the middle. There we go. So when we add the suspension arm in, that'll run through the entire wheel. So it'll deal with the bar in the middle and we'll save a few polygons. But I need to actually work out what the suspension bar looks like. Right, so this has been running for 111 minutes. So I'm going to call it quits. Whoever my remaining viewer is, I can just see one. So thank you for sticking with me, whoever that was, and I will see you later. Hope you have a good night.